Viddal Riley's fight was exactly what he needed, and I'm going to tell you why.
He's done it from time to time. Just a bit of... From the United Kingdom, the Nightmare.
Viddal Riley won his recent fight after a doctor's stoppage because of the cut above his opponent's eye. And this fight was not easy for him, but that is exactly what he needs at this stage in his career. Viddal is now 8-0, and it's time for him to start increasing the levels with each fight. And just like pretty much every boxer, in the early stages of his career, he has fought some bums. And I don't blame him for that, but this really was one of his first tests. And when I say test, it's not like he was really close to losing this fight at all, but he was in there with a guy who fully believed in himself and refused to give up as the fight went on. His opponent had an insane chin and just refused to give up at any point in this fight. If you just looked at the way this guy was walking up to the ring, in the face he was making while he was in there, this guy is just crazy. I don't think he's right in the head. But that's the type of guy Viddal has not gone against, and it was good to see him face this type of opponent. With Viddal clearly being the more skilled fighter, it was great to see his opponent get in the ring with him and fully go for the win. Because there were moments where Viddal got caught. There were moments where he got Viddal off of his game plan. And although there are still things Viddal can definitely learn, this fight as a whole showed that Viddal could take a punch, stay disciplined, and eventually find his way back to the game plan. Because as much as his opponent did have his moments, Viddal was clearly in control of this fight. And when Viddal did get back to his game plan, controlling the fight with his jab, his opponent really had no answer for it. And because of that, it led to Viddal landing that huge overhand right that made the huge cut over his opponent's eye. And in between rounds, because of that cut, the referee did call the fight. And I personally do think that the fight could have gone on, and I do wish I could have seen that. And it would have just added to the learning experience as a whole for Viddal. But in terms of the result, I really don't think it made too much of a difference. So overall, this was just a great learning experience for Viddal moving forward. He will take knowledge from this fight and apply it to his fights from here on out. With it being a learning experience, it still was a good performance for Viddal overall. And I'm looking forward to what's next as he continues his boxing journey. Speaking of what's next for Viddal, I see some people saying like Viddal should fight Jake Paul or Tommy Fury, like the winner of that fight. That is just one of the dumbest things I've ever heard in my life. Viddal should not even be in the same conversation as Jake Paul or Tommy Fury. And I'm not hating on those two because I'm definitely going to be watching that. And I make videos covering like all of crossover boxing. But they're just on different levels and it's two completely different things. So people need to just stop that narrative overall. But yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe for more boxing content if you really feel like it. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I got my final prediction for the Jake vs. Tommy fight coming out in a couple more days, so stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching. Peace.